Hey, welcome everyone to the January 2021 corporate update call slash video. Um, Wrapping up 2020, it's been an incredible year. If you listened in to the New Year's Eve Zoom with Dr. Shane and Sean, I mean, there's so much going on. There's so much excitement, and what a great way we ended the year. So I'm super excited about this, and I'm even more excited to tell you what's coming up for this January. So let's start that up right now. Um, if you were on that New Year's Eve Zoom, you heard a lot about our charity and the different groups we've given to people involved, and I just want to kind of touch base with those again. Um, we've been uh, involved with Folds of Honor for the last couple of years. We've worked really closely with one of our wellness partners um, that is filled with so much energy. He brings so much passion to all of this. Major Ed Pulido, and he's he still works in some capacity with the Folds of Honor, but he's started a new foundation called the Heart of a Lion Foundation. And so, working closely with our wellness partners, we want to focus on things that they're passionate about. And so, we have made a $8,300 donation to the Heart of a Lion Foundation. If you don't know what it is, it's it's a organization actually co-founded by Major Ed Pulido and John Daly. If you haven't heard of him, he's a big deal within the golf world. So it's got one major mission. That mission is to provide mental, physical, and health support to our nation's children, first responders, and America's veterans. Your donation will assist our staff, will assist their staff and volunteers in funding charitable organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club, St. Jude, other really good programs that help people around the United States. And it helps American veterans achieve a much improved mental and physical quality of life. So it makes a huge deal within our communities, especially for our veterans that come back and help everything out. So thank you to the Heart of a Lion Foundation. Thank you to our wellness partners in making that donation possible. We also gave away uh, tons of product to groups, children, individuals in need. So uh, the value of that was about $37,000 worth of product and about 16,000 plus servings of each of the products that were donated. So I do want to mention a couple of special people that help coordinate this with us. The first one being Dr. David Ajabadi with the Brain and Body Foundation. He does such an incredible job with this organization, helping kids in less developed areas, and he just does an incredible job. He's got an incredible YouTube channel that you can follow and see what he's done and see how he incorporates Aroga products into better health for these children. So, thank you, Dave. Thank you, David. We also want to mention Dr. Dan and Tamara Fouts. They've done a great job of helping people out, um, not only here domestically in the U.S. but internationally. So there's a nice group that helps with put this together for them as well. We also want to mention Joy Moore, who uh, brought one of our special cases to us to be able to help out, and I know she's been extremely happy with this, and the child has also received incredible benefits from uh, taking our products. And last but not least, I want to mention Miss Laura Lynn Horning, who has done an incredible job of growing her organization this year and really making a push for helping out in that charity side as well with someone that she really wanted to reach out to and provide that help to. So thank you, Miss Laura Lynn. Okay, that's our charity piece. I'm going to talk a little bit about our packs. So as you guys have noticed, there's been changes to our product um, offerings over the years, and if you looked at our website, it's pretty much stayed the same. So one of the things that we are doing um, this year is changing up those packs, and it's going to be the same for your marketing pack if you just want the marketing pack for people that just want to sign up. And we'll have our innovation pack. So that one we just released that year, so we're not changing that one. That one will come with a core aloe and a 8-ounce Theragel. So it's the three technologies that Dr. Bill has pioneered and really grown. The ones that are changing are our Pro Pack and our Pro Plus Pack. So take a gander over at our website and let people know that it includes multivitamin as well. It includes the new skin product that we just released. So the prices have stayed the same, but we've changed out the content of what goes into each of those packs. So take a look at those. For the Pro Pack, we have added that skin, and we've removed that 2-ounce Theragel sample kit. So if that's something that you need to grow your business and want to keep using that, make sure you add that to your cart as well. For the Pro Plus pack, added again that skin product that's amazing, and the multivitamin as well. So make sure you take a glance at those, share that. Anyone who's ready to sign up and wants to take advantage for the discounted product, make sure you look at those. Okay. Um, Speaking of things on our website, there's a couple of new things. If you go into your wellness partner resources area, there's a wellness partner store, and this houses everything from brochures to flyers and mugs, glasses, some merch stuff. But the newest thing that we have on there are actually these really great Aroga branded masks. There's very few left, so take advantage of those. Make sure you grab one today, um, and be able to get that conversation started. I mean, everyone, when you're out and about, you have to have a mask on anyways. It's great to see that logo right on the side, and it starts those conversations. So take a look at those, and we'll be getting some more updated merch stuff on there over the next couple of weeks, and then we'll have a big announcement for that. So keep an eye out for that. Check your emails and make sure you're signed up for text blast. So make sure you text Aroga to 313131. Okay. Speaking of notifications, those of you who are signed up for those probably got the notifications for different Zooms that either had or are coming up. So our New Year's Eve Zoom was incredible. We had a huge group of people show up and share what they did in 2020, how they grew, and what their vision for 2021 was. So um, it's super exciting to see everyone involved. If you missed that, take advantage of the upcoming Zooms, because that's what it's about. It's growing your community, growing your organization, finding mentors within the Aroga uh, wellness partners. So if you're needing someone to follow, someone to lead you, or you are blowing and going and want to share your wealth of information, that's a place to do it. So I highly um, I highly recommend that you look into all those Zooms and share your information as well, not only receive it. So we do have another Zoom coming up. It's the Leadership Development Zoom. That actually the first one starts tonight. So make sure that you are signed up for those. So January 4th, we have our first leadership development Zoom. If you're interested in this, it's a very unique Zoom. It's not your typical, let me just call in and listen. This is very uh, action driven, let's say that. So to get more information on that, text leader 2021 to our 313131 number. So if you want to do that now, go ahead. I'm super excited about this because we share all this information that we talked about on that New Year's Eve Zoom, making sure that people have the resources that they need to really make their organizations grow and their business a major success. So, first one is tonight. You don't want to miss it. It's super exciting, and I can't wait for everyone to hear these messages. So, make sure you text Leader 2021 to 313131. And finally, we have another Zoom actually set up. This is more of our regional Zoom. So those of you that are looking for networking with the rest of the Aroga family in other capacities, not necessarily training, these regional events, they're all virtual up to this point, are we have a list of those coming up, but the one for January is actually set for January 24th at 2:30 Central Time, and this one will be co-hosted by Aroga Corporate and Dr. Dan and Tamara Fouts. So you know it's going to be good. You know there's going to be a lot of information. There's going to be lots of really good training that'll occur as well. So take a glance at that, and again, make sure that you texted Aroga to 313131 if you want more information about these, because we'll be texting more information on how to sign up, where to go to be able to find these events. So, and if you haven't texted yet, or you've already texted Aroga to 313131 and didn't get anything so far, go to our website. You'll see some stuff down at the very bottom, or go to our Facebook page as well. There's a wellness partner group. If you're not part of that, make sure you search for it. It's Aroga Wellness Partners, and you'll be added to that group once you're verified as a wellness partner. And we post all the information for events there as well. So it's another great resource for you to have and be able to share your stories and your successes, your questions, your concerns with other wellness partners as well. Okay. Speaking of the resources like Facebook, we have a couple of different things that we want to make sure that everyone who's new to the Aroga family knows about. And things that maybe if you've been with us for a while, you haven't seen or heard about, this is a great couple of resources to just have and be able to share with others. The first one is called Just for the Health of It. It's a YouTube channel that's hosted by our dear Dr. Bill McAnally and Sean. And they have various guests as well, like Barbie and Dr. John Hall. So they cover multiple topics. They have quite a few videos out there. So just um, look for them on our Facebook page as well. They kind of share that same information over onto our Facebook page, but make sure you're subscribed to that channel. It's called Just for the Health of It, and it's just really fun. It's entertaining, and if you do have questions, make sure you send those over to that channel, and I'm certain they'll cover whatever topic you want them to talk about. The other thing is IBXs. These are interactive videos. Those of you who have been with Aroga have seen just the library of those videos grow. We have some incredible videos for you to share based on your prospects, based on um, people's likes and wants and needs for uh, uh, products, for science, for uh, just different things. And I'm super excited that we have all those videos. We have that library that you can share with anyone, and it's a very interactive thing for whoever receives those videos from you. We also have live videos that take place about once a week, so make sure you keep an eye out for those. We have our weekly Aroga calls. We have always one focused on products. We have one on uh, development as well, and then one focused solely on Theragel. So make sure you're signed up for those text blasts. Again, just text Aroga to 313131. Make sure you're up to date with all those calls. They're really good calls. If you happen to miss one, you can always go to arogacalls.com and be able to catch up there. But there's nothing like catching these things live and being able to ask your questions, because there are so many things, there are so many concepts and ideas that are present at each of these calls. And if you can get an answer right then and there, that's always the best thing. So make sure you're on there live, be able to ask your questions. And if you're someone who uh, has something to share, make sure that you share that again with your team. Develop your own team calls. Um, if you need help with those, I know Sean can help you get set up with a free conference call number, and I know he can help you with that and get you going as well. So make sure you take advantage of those, because whatever you learn on these calls, whatever you learn on these Zooms, um, that it's not just staying with you. Make sure it's being shared with your entire team. So take advantage of your own team calls, develop those, develop your team to look at you as the leader that you are. And if it's even something simpler like three-way calls, make sure you do those because those mean a lot, and you have resources for those as well. If there's someone um, who talks a lot about oral health, and you need someone like Dr. Hall, reaching out to our corporate office and seeing if he's available to help you with a three-way call. That's something to think about as well. But you have your own resources, and develop yourself, and your fellow team members as leaders in this field. So with that, I encourage you to be proactive this year. Uh, One of the things that we heard during the New Year's Eve Zoom was, what is the one word that will summarize your 2021? And if you listen to everyone, it can be summarized into one word. And I think this is a great word for all of our wellness partners to really take as their own for this year. And that word is proactive. Let's be proactive this year. Let's find things that we can do uh, before it's even, thought of something that needs to be done. Let's go ahead and talk to people. Let's go ahead and send those links to people about these calls. Uh, let's send those IDXs because that's how this business will grow and your organization will grow over the next 12 months. And there's no better way than starting today. So I encourage you to use all these resources, um, and make sure you take advantage of all these meetings that we have coming up because they're only going to get better. And of course, it leads to a better business for you. So, again, you don't want to miss any of this. And the best way to not miss any of it is to text Aroga to 313131. Make sure you're getting those text blasts. Okay. The last bit of information I really want to share with you is it's probably the most basic, and it's always to check your back office early and check it often. Uh, there are so many reports back there, especially if you want to really lead your team. You want to guide them on what they need to do. There's many reports back there. Your team report um, helps you tremendously on how your team is growing. Your team volume report as well does a lot, gives you a lot of information about what's missing for each of your team members. So if there's someone who is, almost qualified. They're just missing one more customer order, or they're missing something else to be able to get a bigger check, or maybe missing out on a check for something so simple. Reach out to them. This is a great way for them to see that you care. And so when they get their own team growing, they feel that that's what they need to do as well. It sets a good um, almost karmic movement forward of this proactivity, doing things for your team. Um, One of the things that I'm starting off the year with our book club is a book called Serve Up, Train Down, and it's a unique concept because it's you never think of, you know serving those above you and training those below you. But that's what it needs to be. And you train um, through action. So make sure you do all that stuff. Be proactive. Choose one thing that you're going to be proactive about and just roll with it. Let that be your first uh, task for January of 2021. And then one last reminder is that all auto orders will run by the end of the 23rd. So at the end of the 23rd of each month, you know exactly where everyone is, what's missing, and help them get to that next spot. Find out where they want to be at the end of this month. Find out where they want to be at the end of this quarter, where they want to be at the middle of the year, and where they want to be at the end of the year, and help them get there. If there's someone who, joins your business today and they tell you they want to be a senior director by the end of the year, what do they have to do? What can you do for them? And that's what needs to drive you for 2021, and that's what needs to drive them. So with that, I want to close out this call. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of a organization that has grown so much in the last year. Thank you for being us. Thank you for being with us this last year. And we hope to see you grow as we continue to grow this 2021. And we wish you a great new year filled with success.